My name is Wayne Feldman.
My name is Michael Kaufman. Therefore is a collaboration with my friend Wayne Feldman, and we are a turn-of-the-century noise punk band.
Therefore is something very specific, and the answer is the name of a band. Music is organized sound. If you capture a set of sounds that are organized, or you organize a set of sounds, you have captured music.
I think music for me is a very malleable thing and largely depends on the context in which the music is happening. So, therefore is a very particular context. And so within that context, sort of the intentionality of our listening and recording and participating and collaborating, what we've said before is we play at music, we don't necessarily make music. When we decided to do a reunion tour and to go back on the road, it seemed in some ways inappropriate to reassemble instruments and gear when we had very purposely sold off everything we had 12 years prior. Going back on the road this time around, it seemed appropriate to just take digital recorders and use very minimal equipment and gear and capture our experience of just interacting with the world around us.
So I don't see sound as color, but I certainly see sound as physical shapes that inform the way you can hear what's there. It sounds weird to think of sound as an archaeological thing, but the building is shaped by the sounds that have impacted it for the last 80 years that it's been standing. There is the marking of sound everywhere, whether it's active at this moment or the really great sounds were there an hour and a half ago when the rooster crowed and the train went by and the thing went swing, 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 and it sounded like the world's perfect little pocket symphony.
But I really do want to see what happens if we try. Oh, I'm not going to break the no, they're the smallest ones.
You know, inevitably a reunion tour is steeped in nostalgia, and you know, playing with that idea and playing with that a little bit tongue in cheek, but also, you know, for us, we were very much a product of the environment we we performed in, and so these environments really shaped our sound. And to understand where our sound began and where our collaboration began and how it was informed, it felt appropriate to go back to some of the earliest places that we recorded and played and lived. The places have certainly changed a lot. Some, you know, some have grown and have, you know, quote unquote economically prospered, and some have really faltered and changed, you know, purely from a perception level, or you know, visual perception, and just what is there commercially or residentially from a growth of a city. But I think the sounds and the feel of the place, all the feels of the place, still very much felt like the same place that we were in initially. And yeah, I think in some ways the memory overshadowed the reality of those places.
Right? That's amazing. Yeah, no, pure sound. I know. That's
We approached recording the album this way because in the spring of 1998, I came home from a Therefore gig. We played at a fraternity, and I got the soundboard guy to make a cassette recording. And I came home, and I listened to the cassette recording with headphones on, and I heard the most amazing thing. I could not believe we were that good. It didn't even sound as amazing on stage as this recording did. And I listened to the recording again the next day, and that tape is blank.